This is a tutorial on how to set up and use Spatial Audio's Sam Broadcaster Pro 2013. This tutorial should work with recent older versions such as Sam Broadcaster version 4.9.2. Okay, we're going to look at the main page that you're going to look at after opening Sam. Your deck A and your deck B, these are the things that actually play the music. Pretty much like putting a cassette or a vinyl record on a turntable or in a cassette deck. Okay, over here is your encoder. This is what sends the music out to your stream. So you need to get your stream info handy. Okay, you're going to add your stream to it. And in this instance, I'm going to click the plus sign. And I prefer to use MP3 lane. I can broadcast at 128, kilobytes or more, or less for that fact. And I'm going to click OK. I prefer to broadcast at 128 kbps. Alright? So click on the drop down menu and go down to 128. Again, you start out up here at 64. When you first open it up, you click on the little down arrow right there and you click on 128. Leave everything else alone. Then you're going to enter in your server details. You're going to click on the server details tab like I just did. You're going to make sure that Shoutcast is checked off. And in this case, I'm using a server that uses version 1 Shoutcast. Okay, if you have Live 365 Icecast, okay, that's fine. Or if you just want to use Sam Broadcaster to listen to music on your own computer, that's fine too. But in this case, I am teaching you how to set it up to actually run a broadcast. Okay, so in this instance, I'm going to enter in my stream information. In my case, it is a IP address. Yours, it may be an actual URL. In other words, like www.whereami.com. Okay, or something like that. Okay. Then you have to have a port number. This directs your computer to where it needs to communicate with your stream server. My port number happens to be 8012. That's going to be provided to you by your stream provider. Okay? Then you're going to enter in your password. Do not ever give your stream password to anyone. Okay? It can actually be taken over on you while you are on the air and kick you off. Never a good thing. Okay, because it leaves your audience with dead air. You never want dead air. Okay, so once I've entered in all this information, I'm going to click OK. Now, as you can see, now my encoder shows up in my encoders window. If you do not have an encoders window, go to Window and look right underneath Deck B. It's going to say Encoders. Click on it, and it will show it to you. Okay, down here is your playlist. This is where you should have most of your music already loaded into. Sam prompts you to load it in. Most people just click yes, 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 and don't pay attention. In my instance, I wanted to categorize in multiple folders. So instead of actually having it come into one folder, I did a bunch. Okay, so this is your playlist. This is where you choose your songs from. Or you can click and drag from your music files within your Windows directory. Okay? Alright, up next is your VoiceFX. This is what you use to actually talk on the air. Okay? there's a few things that I do because I tend to talk over songs that are playing, like the last 45 seconds or 1 minute. Okay, by default, when you click on your config button, okay, it is going to be up here on Mixer. I usually switch it to encoders. So this way your mic goes directly to your encoder that you just set up. Okay, something else, if you have your buffer settings set too low for your stream, you will in fact end up breaking up when you go on mic. So I set my number of packets that it's going to send, okay, that it's going to keep at all times at 10. Okay, that's what I set it to. And I want it to record 20 milliseconds at a time before it sends. That totals a maximum buffer setting of 200 milliseconds. You set all that up, and that's easy as just sliding your bars back and forth. Okay? See, just like that. Right? Everything else you can just leave alone. Right? So we click on OK. You turn on your mic. Alright? Up here, by default, your ear button is going to be on. I like to listen to the stream from the listener's point of view. So I shut my ear off. I don't listen from within SAM. I can hear an issue with my stream easier if I'm actually listening to the stream. Okay? By default, Auto DJ is going to be on when you very first open up SAM, which I'm assuming you've already installed SAM and gotten it semi-prepared. Okay? So now let's say we're going to do a set. Okay, I'm going to choose 3 songs, which I've already selected, and I am going to drag them over to my queue. Okay, that was 1. So we'll do Amanda Perez, Angel, Bobby Brown and Ja Rule, and do some 50 Cent in there. Now these are the 3 songs that I have in my playlist. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my encoder. I am going to go and click the play button. That will start my encoder. When your encoder starts, it should say encoding. Okay, if it comes up with an error, check your stream information. 9 times out of 10, it is a wrong port number, wrong URL, or wrong password. And I am going to click play on my deck. Okay, now my deck's playing away. Okay, and for argument's sake, I am going to click this up to about 30 seconds remaining. Okay, now I'm getting ready to finish my setup. I come up here and I click on Manual DJ. I go, hey guys, thank you so much for listening to DJ Stubmeister. Have a great day, your next DJ is up next. I unclick my lock, and as soon as the song's done, I stop my encoder. It's that simple. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy.